Happy New Year, Scorpio, and welcome to January 2020. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. Thanks so much for dropping in today. It's been a heck of a year last year for a lot of us with changes and ups and downs. I have a feeling that please, my prayer is that blessings rain down on all of us this year. So deserved by us all. So with that said, let's take a shuffle here and see what's coming up for you, Scorpio. Here we go. I'd like to thank you for supporting me last year, dropping in, checking your videos, liking and sharing them. But I'd also like to ask you to hit the subscribe button, I think it's down below, to the channel so we can continue to do this. It helps prosper our channel, and with that said, I can do the videos, and I'm hoping, and I keep saying I'm going to do the love and money ones, but I just can't seem to get the time to do them. So I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to do that. And please remember, this is a general reading. If you'd like one just about you, I've included the website link down below. Click on it, get yourself an appointment set up, and we'll get to it as quickly as we can. And let's see, we've also included the Instant Go. If you have just a question or two, you might want to check that out. Seems to be working really well. That link is also down below. Wow, this just says that you're going to get what you deserve this month. And I know that sounds so scary when someone says it, but I feel really good about it. It looks like the hard work that you've put in, you've done a lot for others last year, especially toward the end of the year for a lot of you. And the rewards will come from that. And that's not why you did it. That's why it's so beautiful. But it also can mean, for some, that if you have anything legal, something that's been annoying you, or, you know, thinking about, I should do this or I should do that, sign these papers or whatever it is like that, get it done, because you're going to feel a lot better when you have that paper in your hand that says whatever, you know, legally this is yours, or when this happens, that happens. And I don't even know who that's for, but when you do that, you're going to be really happy you have that. And it's not a big deal. It's a minor thing which lawyers will take care of for you. And it says in the love area, it seems like you put a lot of work into that last year. Maybe it's time for you to have some rewards in that area. If you're in a relationship and this all seems to have been one-sided, you might want to think about that. For whatever reason, maybe, you know, there are reasons where that does happen in relationships, but it looks like there's going to be a coming together of two people that are in a relationship, and it was a little rocky last year, or unsettled is a better word. Rocky is not the right choice of words. And you're going to see by talking, someone's going to be real receptive with what you're saying at this time. So you're going to feel like a victor this month, especially in business, but boy, are you tired. Looks like you've been doing a lot of work. I don't know if that's personal work, like work around the house, or you know, a hobby, or actually working, but it says, man, you could use a little time to yourself, or a little vacation of no work and just fun. It says preparedness in reverse is needed to remember where your priorities are. That's interesting. And I feel like it is like, okay, here's what I need to do, here's how I'm going to do it, but schedule it, okay, this day off, 4 hours there where I do nothing. Make sure you take care of you, I guess is what I'm trying to say here, in whatever way that might be. It says a lot of commotion around you, meaning a lot of people, a lot of business, a lot of whatever. Try to get some time to yourself. It's going to be real important to you, and it's really going to be rejuvenating for you. It'll bring you the Wheel of Fortune, which is change for the better. It says you have strength you haven't even dug into yet. Doesn't matter what's gone, it matters what's left. It just seems like you're very creative and you find a way to make things work with what you have. That's big medicine also there too. When you can take something that doesn't seem to be working right, look around, what have I got? I'll put some of this, put some of that, and boom, you have your solution. Very creative and very good. But it says don't give your power away. Kind of stick to your guns on some things, especially if it's to do with your own personal finances or where you live. It says have it, not entirely, but somewhat how you would want it. Even if there's family there, some of it, you should have some input into it too, I guess. Even though someone is helping you pay this, and again, I'm not sure who this is for, but there will be gating in the midst of change, and you will make the choices to help help you with your future plans and your future money will have something to do with these choices that you make. And it's all good. It's really going to be good for you. It says that travel you want to do or wanted to do last year that you didn't get to do, although I think some of you did do quite a bit of traveling, maybe for work and for play. But you've got some travel plans that you're working on probably this month or thinking about, and put them into some kind of plan. If you need to put money away each month for it, if you need to make connections or do some checking. By springtime, all this is going to be clear. Those of you that are really wanting to do some big travel vacation or travel plan, you're going to be able to. And this is a good thing. Ace of Wands says new beginnings, followed by the Nine of Cups means those new beginnings are going to pretty much be what you want. And your apprenticeship seems to be over on that. Then I think this has to do with relationship. If you have, you know, given and given and given and given in the relationship, it's gonna turn around where you're going to be the receiver, I think, for some of you. And this is a good thing. Alms dispensed with justice, improvement in the money. And it says sometimes not knowing what to do. Should I go? Should I stay? Should I choose blue? Should I choose red? When that happens, you need to step back and take a moment to yourself. Take a big deep breath and say, okay, you know, universe, help me here. And you'll get the help. Seriously, just listen deep within and you'll be shown what to do. I feel like you're going to feel like a victor this month too. And that is, I don't know, like a victor over people. I don't know if it's almost like people are going to take sides and your side's going to be the victory. I have no idea what that means. I don't think it's legal. I think it's to do with family of some kind. And with that said, talk will be important, okay? Maybe a lawyer's needed, maybe a therapist, but maybe just a lot of talk is needed. And talk with kindness. Kindness, if you choose to be kind, you can't go wrong. Just don't be walked all over. As it looks like you have been in the past. It says change brings new choices for you, and make the choices about you. You can make them fearlessly, and yes, it says you're going to be afraid, but if you even stop and say, how is this serving me, or ask yourself that, it'll be easier for you to choose. Really nice improvement in your financial area, or less stress because of finances, I guess is a better way to put that. But it says I see joy for you. A reconnection with someone from the past, and I feel like it could even be a family member or someone you loved like family, and for whatever reason you hadn't been, you know, in contact with or connected with, and this will bring more peace for you somehow. And it says things definitely are going to start falling into place here. Plans that you make now by March are going to be in progress. Is that specifically for work, I think, for some of you? Or it feels like it's for work. And it says what you're waiting for is right before you. You have a lot of spirit help around you, and you're a good prayer or meditator or manifester. And by doing those things, remember, you're going to set the groove or the pace for this year. And always, always ask, how is this serving me? And I don't think you'll choose wrong. I think you're going to be busy this year, but there's going to be a peacefulness about the type of work or plans you make. And with that said, Scorpio, I can't wait to see you next month. Have a great month and Happy New Year. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. See you again next month.